out there have received that terrible call that your loved one won't be coming home at the end of his or her shift. To the mothers and fathers who are here today, my heart aches for you. Believe it or not, Jill and I understand. We got one of those calls in a different circumstance. No parent should have to bury a child. I lost a baby daughter in an accident. I lost a brave son to cancer after coming home from a year in Iraq. But you know what? What you've gone through is hard. The fact that he was the chief law enforcement officer of Delaware, he wasn't out there literally. He'd go on patrols. But he wasn't out there walking up those stairs to make that arrest or try to stop that fight. It was always about family. It's like losing a piece of your soul. Some of you still have that feeling like you've been sucked into a black hole in your chest. Wonder, my God, will it ever change? Sergeant McClain from Detroit, decorated for exemplary service during his 16-year career. He turned down promotion so he could continue to work as a mentor to other officers in his district. Every 2 weeks, he'd send his wife flowers at work like clockwork to brighten her day and her office. He was killed responding to a domestic violence call. Officer Tiffany Victoria Enrique from Honolulu. She was one of 2 officers killed while responding to a call, was the first female officer to die in the line of duty in the Honolulu Police Department. Her boyfriend, also an officer, called her, quote, the most hardworking, amazing, fiercest officer I've ever known. My heart is shattered. And she was my love, my rock, my strength. So many. Officer Charles Brazildo passed away in 2016, but he was recognized in his line of duty this year. He was part of an elite unit, the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, a unit trained to perform technical rescue operations. After the terrorist attack on September 11th, he was assigned to search and recovery efforts in the World Trade Tower. He, like so many others, contracted cancer. He died of cancer following that assignment. He made friends wherever he went. He loved the outdoors. He was his neighborhood go-to guy, organizing almost anything, including hunting expeditions. As you call the roll today, we're acutely aware that behind each name are families. As I said, we know from personal experience that every time there's a ceremony memorial honoring your lost husband or wife, son or daughter, it can summon that pride, but also that terrible feeling, as if you're just hearing the news for the first time. So I want you to know, I know although you look forward to honoring your family member, it's hard. It's hard. I mean this sincerely. Jill and I admire your courage for just being here. And we hope you take some comfort in the knowledge that the men and women here assembled today, they'll always be with you. Not a joke. They'll always be with you. Wherever you are, even if you don't know them, in a city, a town, a place you've never been before. As much as we hope not, there are going to be more names added to this roll call of bravery and sorrow. There already have been. As I was preparing these remarks early this morning in Houston, one deputy killed and 2 wounded. Chief Feiner from Houston is here today. I don't know where the chief is, but he's here today, I'm told. Known him. 7 Houston police officers in his department were killed in the line of duty since 2019. Chief, I'm here for you, pal. So is everybody else. We mourn the fallen. We pray for the recovery of the wounded. As I said, I've spoken too many times. Too many funerals for police officers. Too many funerals for brave servants who kept us safe.